Nigga, why are you outside? Maybe we can talk to you about the podcast. Subscribe to our podcast. Wait, no, but like they're all out there. Though.
All right, what it do, YouTube? You're seeing this a little bit early than the IG Live. This is the podcast. We have a couple of special guests on here.
So, I'm Kingsley.
I'm Kamali.
I'm Sydney.
All right, so y'all are seeing a little bit early. New pod. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, they really got some shit going on. Oh, Seth, I asked you before, bro. Are we allowed to curse on your podcast?
What?
No, I'm actually being for real too.
No, yeah, you can. Hold on.
No, yeah.
No, you can. I just last time I forgot to block my sister.
You're funny. What's the move? Yeah. Dang, they have like a green egg over there. I wonder if Kaden's dad was gonna like grill. Like,
Has he started?
I don't think so.
I'm hungry.
He didn't get to work.
I wonder if they're gonna grill like on that grill over there because they have like a couple green eggs.
That's so federal if I block it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, how's she gonna know?
But she said she saw your last one, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
The one about
Oh, we have a viewer on the YouTube.
Appreciate the love.
Appreciate the love, family.
I guess while we wait.
So I love.
What were we gonna say?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the point?
What it
of
do,
having,
you
like,
two?
a group?
What it do? I love this.
What up with y'all? What up with y'all?
Yo,
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Sydney,
We gonna give it 2 minutes
Yeah, give
before we get into the combo. It's 8:08, so at 8:10.
Yeah.
At 8:10, we're gonna start getting into the combos. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love.
Orion!
Oh, what's up, bro?
Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support.
Hey, Orion.
Oh, I'm gonna text.
We're gonna start getting into it at 8:10.
I'm gonna text Street Gossip join, or he'll look.
You gonna text what?
Street Gossip to watch.
Do not.
Why not?
We're trying to support our friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna get it
guys.
going at 8:10. Appreciate the love and support. 1 minute. Appreciate the love and support.
What's on your menu, right?
Can you bring me my water? It's on the table.
We're gonna get it going at 8:10.
Yeah, your shit popping.
Appreciate the love and support.
Appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, family.
Which one?
Mine, I don't think I've opened it. So
It's gonna be a little bit different of
was that on
topics
the
today. I think y'all gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a little bit different today. I think y'all gonna enjoy it though. Appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, so it's 8:10. Welcome back to the podcast with Seth Jackson, where the future is now. We have a couple new guests,
Kingsley.
Kamali.
Sydney.
and today's topics are going to be a little bit different. Obviously, as you can see, if you watched the previous podcast, we're not in the same location that we were in the other ones. We're currently in Florida. We're currently in Seaside. So, yep, it's just a little bit different today. Usually we cover more sports, but today is kind of a pop-up podcast, something that we had a couple of people who were excited to join. We didn't know if this opportunity would come around again, and so we kind of just wanted to get into it. Yeah. So we're going to start.
This is not funny.
We're going to start with an intro, and then for our first big topic, we're going to get into the Hailey Bieber conundrum where she was going against Selena Gomez, and we're going to get into that. And then we're going to get into the Kardashians. We're going to talk about their rise, what they're going on, their current drama. We're going to get into a little bit of Kanye, or yay. We're going to talk about the things that he's done, if we agree or disagree with all of his topics or his stances. And then we're going to finish with talking about men and women in relationships. We're going to talk about, do we think the men or the woman should be the dominant? Who we think should pay for which things? Who we think should have the last word in arguments, and all of that. So thank you for tuning in. Much love and stay blessed.
Stay
And
blessed.
again, welcome to the podcast of Seth Jackson, where the future is now.
Future is now.
So for our first topic, we will be getting into the Hailey Bieber versus Selena. So I have seen a little bit of the drama. I saw that Hailey Bieber, I think she posted something with Kylie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And so our guests said they had a lot of info on that. So I kind of wanted just to give them the floor. I wanted you to kind of introduce them to the drama and then just talk about what's happening.
So, from what I've heard, it's just been like, bullied her for a little, or Hailey and Kylie were just kind of being bullies for a second. So, and the people weren't going for that because, we've grown up with Selena. We've seen her all our lives. So they weren't going for the whole Hailey and Kylie being mean girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she has like lupus, and did she have like kidney surgery? She had some,
And that famous girl gave her kidney.
Who gave? Wait, do you know who? I'm gonna look at it. But yeah.
So what it sounds like to me is kind of you would say they were kind of teaming up on her.
Yeah.
Like they made a TikTok
But
of her.
Yeah, I feel like they've been like this for a while, though, from what people have said.
Yeah, because Selena, Justin Bieber's ex and shit.
Yeah, but it's always been
Was it
Selena,
Yeah,
whether
but,
she
like,
likes it or not.
So you think Selena is the perfect one to end up with for Justin Bieber?
I think that was like his first love. I don't think he's completely over it, but I think he married Hailey because, I mean, he married Hailey. I think he loves Hailey.
I think
but-
that was arranged marriage.
What?
No.
Yes, it was arranged.
I don't
But from
think.
who?
Do they?
Like from Hailey's parents, because if you listen to like interviews of Justin Bieber talking about it, like I think he was on Ellen, and he was like, yeah, like I feel like her dad arranged it, and he said that in their interview.
Like he kind of he felt like. Is
No,
he saying-
because Hailey's dad is, what's his name, Baldwin, right? One of the actors. I think. I don't know what her dad
He's
does.
like,
And
It's
so
not Alec Baldwin, what?
whatever he does. And he so he would see Justin Bieber all the time. And like I think he was just like, hey, this is my daughter, da 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 da. And like so he kind of wanted it to happen, but like, for like
Stephen Baldwin.
yeah.
Stephen Baldwin?
What does he do? I think he wanted it to happen for the publicity for his daughter.
He's a graphic designer.
I could see that,
Never mind.
but he's a graphic designer.
No. Her mom is, but what does he do? He looks like an actor. Yeah, he's an actor.
Well, him and his brother, I think, are actors.
Is his brother Alec Baldwin?
I think so.
No way.
Yeah, I think. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why they were like, he's the less famous brother.
So you think that's kind of what caused it to be a big?
I think he wanted publicity for his daughter. So I don't think it was like technically arranged, but like he likes the fact that she married Justin Bieber.
Okay, so
Damn, her uncle killed someone.
where I disagree,
He did.
is kind of appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Much love. Thank you. But so where I kind of disagree with you is I feel like it's kind of fake, the idea that Justin and Selena were like should be together in terms of like endgame. What I think is, I feel like you can go back to a movie and see this. You can go back to different shows and see this, where your first love kind of gets drawn out in terms of like.
Yeah, he's obviously not in love with her anymore, but I think he's not completely over it. He's not ready to completely move on and just cut her out. Because if you think about it, why isn't like his wife is getting dragged on the internet and he hasn't said a word?
What can he say?
I think that's smart though, because I feel
Yeah,
like that
it's-
just be more
yeah,
drama.
and that would make
But
it
it's
worse.
like-
Mhm. And maybe he
It's
wants to be
like-
on good
but like-
terms.
And you
It's
can't
just
tell
like-
people to stop giving their opinion.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's
But it's like-
teens dragging.
It'd be nice if he like
Like a
defended
grown
her
man.
in some kind of way.
but it's like kids saying stuff.
Yeah, and
And
he
they're
can't
like
go
they're
out
grown.
this
They're
way.
grown. I mean, they're not going.
And they have
But
bigger
like people are
problems.
unfollowing her,
But yeah,
like
but
famous people.
and like the big scale of things though.
Okay, I feel. So you don't think he should be with Haley?
I don't know who that man should be with, but I think like if you look at videos and stuff, like it doesn't look like he likes her.
But like, how can you like tell?
Well, like
It's
there's like a
based
video
off
of
of
them getting out of the
video.
car. He like slams the door in her face.
Yeah, but like, see,
That might have just been a rough
seen that. I
day.
seen that on TikTok,
but there's a
but
lot
they
of
don't. There's
videos.
another video
Of him like
he
loving
closes the
her.
door,
Yeah.
And, like,
he
just
goes
being
around to the
smiling.
other side to open up her door because it was both sitting in the back seat. He gets out his side.
Yeah, I think they definitely
runs
try to
around
make
and
it look like he hates her. But yeah, he likes
Yeah.
her. Obviously, he married her,
Word.
but I don't know. There's like a couple things where he's still kind of like fiending over Selena when he's been with Haley.
I mean, Selena pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm
No,
proud.
well,
I'm proud of him because I feel like he's came a long way in terms of.
I
I
remember the
remember.
chainsaw video.
Mhm. And I remember when he was going to jail a lot,
Yeah.
and I feel like, and didn't he go through
I thought that was
addiction?
Yeah, like
once.
DUI.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, with the
going-
dreads. Remember he got dreads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he was going through a lot, so I'm happy that he found closure in that. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like
I feel like people want something that they can't get. Like they want Justin Bieber to be like the 2000s kid, like the little boy
Yeah.
he was, and he's not. Like he grew up.
Y'all know
And
they
he
said
was-
that he apparently got like sexually assaulted.
What?
Probably.
they said from whom.
By him.
Like I don't know, but there's like
That's what
conspiracy
happens a
theories.
lot.
like
and,
a
like,
while
the-
ago, like a long time
Like
ago.
when he was young,
He was
like
young.
yeah.
That probably did happen because I feel like a lot of times men get sexually assaulted and don't speak up or speak
Right.
on it. So I think,
Because I feel like people don't take it as seriously nowadays.
yeah, because I feel
'Cause,
like,
like if it's all over you, they're like, why aren't you like? They make it seem like you're the weird one for not like her.
yeah, I feel like in today's society, for men, I feel like in today's society for men, it's just so much harder because there's just so many things that are looked down upon, that are frowned upon, and it's just like unfair, kind of. It's just an unfair stigma, unfair beliefs. So it just makes me sad.
Who's that with the braids?
But yeah, I feel like that's a good topic. I feel like my conclusion of that topic would be, I don't know if Haley's the perfect person for Justin, but I do disagree with you, Kamali, in terms of I think he's mature for not saying anything.
But I feel like I would want my husband to like, because they all think that like he hates her. Da, 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 da. Like I want him to at least clear a few things up.
Yeah,
But I feel like even if he
That's
says that,
immature.
but I feel like
people are gonna be like, yeah, she forced him to say that.
as long as it's understood between you and the person, why
It
you gotta
doesn't
go out
matter.
there and prove it to everyone else?
Yeah.
And they rich too. I mean,
Yeah.
Because I feel like at this point, him speaking on it would just give it more media attention, more fire. And if he doesn't speak on it, it'll kind of just die out, maybe. And if I were him, I would tell Haley, don't
look
even
into
speak
it.
on it. Yeah,
Don't
don't
even
even
look
speak
into it.
on it. But I don't know if he's still trying to be on good terms with Selena, still trying to be close with her. So that's just what I would say. I
Didn't
like,
she date the Weeknd at one point. Selena
Yeah.
Gomez,
yeah.
she did.
Mhm. And I think she was with Chief Keef for a little bit.
Oh yeah. What she say? I love Sosa. I think I love Sosa.
Yeah.
I think I love Sosa.
Mhm. All right, so for our next topic, we're gonna get into the Kardashians. So I feel like the Kardashians are in an interesting spot.
Which one?
Just
We're
the
talking about them
Kardashians,
as a family.
yeah, as a whole. I feel like they're in an interesting spot just because it's like I feel like they're in an interesting spot because I saw their show just ended, right? And they're all at the point where they're having kids. So I feel like they're gonna have to connect that. Because I feel like the older parents are starting to get tired.
You mean like what you mean like having you mean like having a show but like the kids like keeping up the Kardashians too?
Yeah, like
Junior.
because I feel like, bro, they gonna have to connect this somehow.
They have
I
the
mean-
Kardashians.
Hmm?
They have another show.
They do
The kids are
for the kids.
but not
or,
for
Yeah.
the kids. Like the
It's-
kids are in it,
right.
But like,
but it's not like
But
them in the spotlight.
Y'all know how
they're
crazy
too
it would
young.
be though if we got older. They got their own like.
yeah,
That's
and
what I
it was
think they
like
should
the
do.
Websters, and it'd be like,
Well, there's only one.
No,
Or there's
no,
only
no.
like two Websters.
no, but I mean like it'll be Stormy Webster and her kids. If you get what I'm
The
saying.
Kardashians continue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it'd be like the Websters.
do any of them have the Kardashians' last name?
Storm, right?
No.
Dream.
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 She's the only
Who's
one.
Dream's kid?
I mean,
Rob. And Rob, I don't think he have another kid. 'Cause
I feel like they should do.
Because that was who Black China.
yeah, her dad up behind.
They should just do Keeping Up with the Fam Part 2.
Yeah. But they ain't gonna use it. Actually, they made
I
they
think
got
they
some
should
black
do a
in
more
there.
creative name.
But, do you,
But like,
what would you
keeping
do?
up with
keeping-
Kardashians,
keeping
that's
is the-
iconic.
yeah.
That's iconic.
That's like their
But
thing,
I
like
like
keeping.
the
Because what's the name of the show now?
That's like Nike not doing just do it anymore. You know?
Just do it. Because I feel like they're in a weird. Because do you think they've been talked about as much in the past like year?
Yeah.
Well, probably like individually.
You think so?
I don't know
Yeah.
about like together.
I feel like it's really just like I feel like Kylie's carrying them right now.
It's either
I think
Kylie.
the opposite.
Now, like recently, it's been Kim with like.
I
Cause y'all see
No,
when
'cause
she
y'all
had
remember
Ice
when
Spice,
Kim-
she had Ice Spice over.
When Kim and
Mhm.
Kanye broke up the first time, and she was like looking really good on her Instagram and stuff,
Right.
and it was like a big deal. And then Kanye was posting about her and all that stuff.
I
I
love.
I
feel
think
like
people were talking about that.
Kylie's always gonna look good.
I think Kylie, she ain't been.
No, she gonna look bad eventually, bro.
She was pregnant.
But I feel like recently, cause Ice Spice, she was over at Kim's house,
Mhm.
right? And like North made some TikTok video to the Ice Spice, to some Ice Spice song. Like, you said it on good, like that thing.
Think about.
But that's
that
North.
show
I think North's carrying them
Yeah,
right now.
no, but like the way she was moving in the video, folks was like, man, Kanye was right. And so they're now like talking about Kim and her
in terms of
like
you mean in terms
the
of
song that was just playing in the car off, it was like yay,
Sorry, it's cold out here.
like niggas is pervs and I'm a nigga.
yeah.
Yes.
Don't you grow up in a hood? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because they were trying to make fun of Kanye, saying how he didn't want North on like TikTok.
I agree.
whatnot.
I agree that she should not be on TikTok.
No, I
But, like,
think
with
it
her
was funny up
platform-
until she was, but like she's not thinking of that in that way. Like,
No, but
Yeah,
I don't think
she's
it's
not.
her though.
yeah,
Like,
obviously,
there's always
it's
gonna
just-
be people on the internet.
Yeah, but
who-
her other videos are like her making smoothies with her
Yeah.
siblings. Like it's not like anything.
But like
what she's doing.
now, okay, yeah, that's like,
That's
but
normal things
Kanye,
that like
Kanye
we
was
did.
looking towards the future though.
yeah.
Yeah, she might have not posted anything like that back then, but now, like, especially like her like platform being a West and the Kardashian is like, I don't know. Like Kanye knows he doesn't want his daughter to be like
Well,
fighting on and see all these weird people.
I
I
think
feel like,
people are gonna be weird regardless, even if
Yeah.
she's in like a sweater and sweatpants and like fully clothed. I
But
think
that's
they're
why-
still gonna be.
that's why I think they should wait. Like I
But
feel like
she's still gonna be out there like at some point in her life.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like you could control it. Like I feel like even for them, let's say they're trying to get money off of her, trying to push her, right? I feel like it would be better for them if they waited. She's 15, boom, she's on TikTok, she's on IG, she's on
I
YouTube.
think that's even worse.
Waiting.
Yeah.
How old is she?
They're like
She's what, 6, 5?
No,
I think that
no,
girl's
no,
8, 10.
no.
That girl's
She's
8 through 10.
She has to be like
8
10.
through 10.
That's why,
She has to be
boom,
like
15 is what I would say.
Boom, 15.
Yeah,
No, because 15 is still too young, and there's still gonna be like 50-year-olds preying on her.
Because
Yeah,
like
but-
also because he didn't want her in like Balenciaga, like the some Balenciaga
The
commercial.
brand,
She's
right?
The
9.
brand. She's only 9.
She's 9.
Dang.
She's 9 years old.
That's crazy.
And they have her all out here. They're showing her drawings. And people are just going to hate. They're going to say, oh, she didn't draw that. That's fake. Once you get successful, they're going to start hating. And that's why I think Kanye, I feel like when it comes to Kanye, we should separate his beliefs and we should separate his parenting skills. Because I feel like Kanye is a great father.
Right.
But I feel like his beliefs are where a lot of people disagree.
Yeah, but I mean that's like it's okay. I would say it's okay to disagree with beliefs, but like I feel like I don't say they're milking it out of Kanye, but just because his beliefs are probably more like extreme.
And this is
people
my
are messing with it because it's not like it. He's supposed to be this leader of a generation. It's like,
but I don't think he ever asked for that. And I
he
think
didn't.
this is the thing with Kanye.
I think he's been famous for so long that he's starting to get sick of it, and maybe that's why he's like saying so many outlandish things.
Yeah, but I don't think he can be unfamous.
But yeah,
that's what. Yeah, so
I mean,
he's just
Kanye.
saying what he wants now. He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah,
Because at first, like when you first become famous, you gotta like kind
You
of
gotta watch
tone it
yourself,
down.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's not watching himself. So, because I feel like he says stuff that everyday people say, but like
right, because
it's not.
Kanye.
Yeah, but because it's Kanye, it's like
It's
oh.
crazy to think about sometimes. Like, I remember I was talking to like Jacob about this in English. We were talking about like MLK. If like a regular student were to give like the "I Have a Dream" speech, I guess, like no one would think of a big deal out of it because it was MLK and the platform. Like once you give something, like
Yeah.
giving someone a platform,
Yeah,
can do like so much.
But I feel that's why it's less about the message sometimes and more about the
Who-
messenger.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
who's saying it carries such a big weight.
Yeah. That's why I think really, truly, honestly, I think if Kanye was to get back with Adidas,
he's gonna
He
be
would-
rich regardless. So
I
No,
don't think it's about money at this point. I don't think it's about money.
because
at this
Adidas
point.
lost a lot of
Yeah.
money too in that breakup.
Word.
But I kind of feel bad for you.
What?
Just
Yeah.
because, like,
what?
I feel like so many of the things he says, so many things that he does,
No,
are
obviously-
taken out of proportion.
No, obviously he like needs therapy for like his whole like because people have been saying for years that he hasn't been the same after his mom died. So I
Mhm.
think that just plays a big like I think after his mom died he started acting up because he also like took like I think he feels a little guilty because wasn't it some like surgery that he sent her off to do?
Yeah, she was getting plastic surgery.
Oh yeah.
And I think he feels
Yeah.
guilty because he was like paying for it, sending her out, whatever, and then she died. So
Damn, bro. R.I.P. Donda.
That's why I feel like I feel like everyone needs therapy though.
yeah.
You don't know. Kendrick
I
said
think-
a real nigga don't need no therapy.
I think if everybody took like 20 to 30 minutes 20 to 30 minutes a week of like therapy, some form of therapy, I think the world would be different.
But like, why do you?
Especially guys. I feel like guys don't go to therapy enough.
But like, I feel like you shouldn't have to.
And like how
Oh.
often do y'all cry? I think that's unhealthy to not cry. Like
I cried like
It depends. Bro.
at like often.
It depends.
it's months. I feel like you don't
Like,
cry for.
I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to go and pay to talk to someone about how I feel. I should.
Well,
just be able to
that's
find
not
someone to
you can
talk
also
to.
like just
Yeah.
like how there's like little self-reflection things like people do like self-reflection journals and like all that stuff. I think people don't know themselves and like I don't know. I think that's a big issue in the world.
I feel like therapy can be in everything. Journaling is
Yeah, that's what
therapy.
I'm saying.
I feel like a hobby that's peaceful
Yeah.
is therapy.
The snaps.
I feel
I feel like sometimes you need to talk to someone else because how am I being perceived?
Or
Or,
like
like-
talking to yourself, I think that's like therapy. Like just getting it, like saying it out loud and like hearing it.
yeah.
Because like if you're
Yeah.
thinking some crazy thoughts, like it might not sound that crazy in your head, but when you say it out loud, like, oh, okay, like it is a little crazy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as humans we change so much over time. that
And
you
people
lose.
like don't figure themselves out enough to know like why they feel this way and why they feel that way. And like
Yeah.
they just get like that'll like drive them crazy.
Yeah, but sometimes you still may need like the help of others because like
Yeah,
they
if
can
it's-
see you. Like if I'm looking, let's say I'm like looking at like Seth.
Yeah.
Like I can't see me. I can't see me. I can't see my face. I can see nothing. Y'all can see me.
Yeah.
Like y'all can like help tell me, I guess, some stuff that I may not see about myself.
Yeah, because some people like they'll be talking about things you can tell that they're upset about it, but they act like they're not. Like that's where it gets. Because like then you got like I think in therapy, I've never been in therapy, but I think like while you're in therapy, you talk about your problems, you talk about like why you feel that way, and like it just helps you like handle your emotions a little bit better. So I think if people like had control over their emotions or had better control over their emotions, then like the world would be not so chaotic sometimes.
I feel like in today's society, so many things are fake
Yeah.
in terms of like from relationships,
Mhm.
not even just like platonic. Like, let's say you have a friend and you think y'all are a lot closer than the other person thinks.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
you think, oh, this relationship means a lot to me, and the other dude's just thinking like you're just not
And,
even
like,
a part of his day.
Also with like social media, you may think like all good and like, oh, I want that, but like behind closed doors, it's like not good. I think people try to like be in these happy, healthy, like try to make it seem like they're like happy and but like they're actually not, and no one actually knows that because they're like displaying it in a different way.
And this is where I go back to my point from earlier, where earlier we were having a discussion on like technology, and I was saying how I think social media has ruined so many things in terms of like from relationships, like, but I would say everything on social media you see is fake.
Yeah.
So are you saying like
Thing you see, I feel like
nothing's bad? It's like there may be more cons than pros, but the weight of the pros.
Yeah.
I feel like the weight of the cons outweighs the pros in terms of like, I really truly think social media made opportunity. They don't even really, you know what I'm saying?
But okay,
Like, I feel like face to face, that's real.
but without social media, we're about like a huge leap. Like George Floyd, that was like recorded, like,
Yeah.
posted on. I don't know if
And
it was
I'm not
live or whatever. But like,
Yeah, and I'm not saying everyone was fake, right? This goes back to my thing where I say everything is fake. Let's say a celebrity puts Black Lives Matter in their bio,
like
and they say,
white people apologizing or saying like I take responsibility.
yeah,
And then I remember I had on my phone, it was like a picture of like Nancy Pelosi and other like political figures. There wasn't Nikes, it was some type of cloth,
yeah,
like African cloth. They were like taking their knee and holding up a fist and something.
yeah, and that's
Like, white people try that sometimes.
yes, that's really where
I think they're trying to that so we don't point the finger at them specifically and like you're racist or like
Yeah.
people were like getting on people for like not saying anything, but like I don't know, because does every white person have to speak out?
No, I would rather someone not say anything and be real
Yeah.
than speak on it.
I
And be
swear,
fake.
yeah, the people that were like the most racist people were posting stuff so they didn't get like targeted. And that's their excuse. Oh, well, I'm not racist. I post all that stuff.
Honestly, I have more respect for someone who speaks their true mind, speaks their true thoughts, and they might get backlash for it than someone who's just fake. Someone who's
Well,
just
if
fake.
you're just gonna say a
I
whole
get really extreme with that.
What do you mean?
You say okay, so you saying you respect someone who doesn't hide their ideals.
I feel like if you are going against what everybody else is saying, then anything at all.
Yeah,
What if it's like really messed up?
I would still disagree. I would still go against them. Let's say you had the exact same ideas. Let's say you had the exact same ideas.
Right.
Let's say you had the exact same ideas
Cindy, come back.
as
Sorry.
let's say you had the exact same ideas as Kanye, right?
Okay.
And Kanye's speaking them, Kanye's getting backlash.
Yeah.
People are going against Kanye, right?
Mhm.
But you have those exact same ideas, right? But let's say you have a deal. Say you have a brand that you have to keep up, right? And you don't say anything, but behind closed doors, you articulate those ideas. I would have more with someone like Kanye than you because you're being fake. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand
getting
it. But yeah. So that was where that would come from, really, for me.
So like, I just made me think about. Do you think? Not being like talking like race, but like white people. So
What about white
Only
people?
a second.
we're like
Let me get your lunch.
talking about idea. I don't know. I guess I was thinking about it a second ago.
Mhm.
How do
Sit
people
on the
just like
next level.
become racist? Is it like
I feel like racism is
just
taught.
there.
because like
Eshawn.
looking back,
I
Who
feel
said
like
that?
Tashawn said that.
Eshawn.
what did
No.
what did Eshawn say?
what did Eshawn say?
Eshawn's being inappropriate.
Oh,
I'm
but
not just there.
like,
I've been saying some good stuff.
So I
guys.
saw
You just haven't
somewhere.
been.
I saw somewhere
I
someone
love hot
said
dogs.
as long as people like look different, because like it's some
Not
some.
even on the same intelligence
I
level
guess I was
as
fact saying
my
like
fellow black brothers.
some people.
No, nobody on the same level as
People are like attracted to people that like
Seth's
look
here,
different.
I'm down here.
Like skin color, or like they're more likely to be comfortable
Yeah.
around people that like look like them. Because we were just like randomly on a place.
Kamala, you haven't
somewhere or
missed.
some
Thank
shit
you.
like like that saying, a drop of pepper in like a glass of milk,
I agree.
right? But then there's 2 drops of pepper. You're more likely to like try to be close to that other drop.
I feel like one racism is taught
Where
Yes.
because I feel like if you come out of the
Boom.
you come out the womb, you see someone that looks different than you,
yeah,
but they're exactly like you, right? You don't think I
but
hate
the intelligence,
Mhm.
like
But I feel like once you realize this person speaks exactly like me, we
Right.
can have the same ideas,
Mm-hmm.
we can have the same morals. I feel like you're not gonna be racist. I feel like people see racism, they're taught it, and I feel like even with people going against racism, that could still be teaching racism.
I just thought about something like the phrase "I don't see color." Is that like do you think that's a good thing or like a
I
bad
think that's a
thing?
bad thing
Yeah,
because I feel like you should see color because why would you? I feel like why would you?
Should we get them in?
heard on here.
Wait, can we add people?
We can add them later after
Yeah.
this topic.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I feel like why would you like if I see an Asian person,
Because
right?
there's history behind
Yeah,
it. You
I'm
can't
gonna
just say,
yeah.
I don't see color.
If I see an Indian person, I'm gonna accept their culture. I'm gonna love
Yeah.
Right.
their history. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All right, so I think we should get into the next topic.
We coming off like
Yeah,
that.
but I actually like
Yeah,
that.
what did we
I
start-
like that. That was
What,
good.
Yeah.
what did we start
I
off with?
fucking- yeah,
Sydney.
I'm sorry.
y'all.
I like that. I like that.
What did we start off with?
Talking
Talking about the
I don't know.
Kardashians.
No,
or
we started
Kanye.
off with Haley.
Haley.
No,
That
no,
was
no.
our
I'm
first.
saying, what topic do we
Oh,
drift
yeah,
off
yeah.
of?
Fucking
Kanye?
okay.
So now, once if you really have a burning idea on this, you can hop in because I feel like this is gonna be a burning topic. But we're gonna talk about
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
me, y'all. I didn't mean it.
Alright,
Sydney, can you fix it again?
this is fucking serious right here.
Yeah.
What? She kicked the table. Why are we blaming me for this?
Okay,
She should
it's
be
up.
our next-
It's up.
we're gonna get into relationships really quickly, and we're gonna get into who do you think in a relationship. Let's kind of keep it to straight right now. even though later I feel like we can get into I feel like later we can get into
They want to let them in. They want
if y'all really think, let's not get into any different relationships right now. I'm just pertaining to straight relationships between a man and a woman. So just relationships between a man and a woman right now. In a relationship between a man and a woman, I'm just gonna go question by question, and then all of you guys can touch on it. Okay.
All right.
right.
In a relationship between a man and a woman, who do you think should pay for a majority of things?
Majority.
Man.
You feel like the man should pay?
I think it
Yeah.
should be equal, honestly.
Well, once you
Majority
get deep
of
in that
things, what you mean
relationship,
by like,
once you get deep into the relationship, I think it should be equal. But when you start off, I think the man should start off paying for the girl.
So you feel as though, let's say, you guys were to go on a date, right?
Yeah,
can we
first
get,
date.
Like, can we get like specific?
You would
like,
expect the man, the check comes to the table, you would expect the man.
You're saying first date.
like
Yeah.
dinner?
Yeah.
You would expect the man to pick
Or
up
the
the
more
check.
dominant person.
Okay, so let's say the man didn't pick up the check, right?
Right.
Would you, let's say it was a good date, the man didn't pick up the check,
Right.
would you go on another date with that man?
If it was good, yeah.
Like a date, like a good date.
If it's a good
yeah.
date and I had to pay,
Yeah, let's say you split it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good day.
I don't know.
I mean, what if like?
Like it's not good.
Do you think in
I had to pay.
society you would look down on another man? Let's
If you
say
did.
not another man. Let's say would you look down on another relationship if they were like,
Yeah,
oh,
let's say you're like one of your girls. If her man didn't pay for her
Mm-hmm.
like
First date?
yeah.
Yeah.
What would you?
I
What would
think
y'all
I'd
like
be
tell
like-
her?
I
Like,
would
y'all
look
should
down on
dump that
him.
nigga.
you would
Yeah,
look down on
leave
him?
him.
Would you look down on
Fucking
her because she was okay with
No,
doing that?
because
Yeah.
I mean you can't not be okay with it. Where you're supposed to say like, no, you're paying.
But she continuously lets him do it, then I would start to look down on her. Yeah.
But
But
why do you? Okay, so do you think?
Especially
Okay,
if he has the funds to pay for a meal and he's choosing not to do it.
but
Yeah, it'd
what
be
if?
different if he was
was,
just
like,
like
struggling.
scraping
So
coins.
it's like circumstantial.
Yeah, like if he can afford to pay for it, I feel like he should. But if he can't, then that makes sense.
So
Like,
in that same idea,
But I feel like he should make it known that he can't afford to pay for it, so that she doesn't think that he's just being,
I feel like
but in
that's
that,
just like an outdated thing. It's not outdated. Like
But
shit,
some things
just
still
find-
have to
like if you want to nice, yeah.
What's it called?
Like you can be nice
Chivalry.
and like pay for meals and stuff. Like I'm all down for like paying for meals, or even vice versa. But I feel like
But if it's like y'all have been dating for a minute and you're like continuously paying for every single thing, then it gets a
Yeah.
little like, okay, like she should pay for something.
well, yeah, but
CJ
then, like,
wants to get in.
he does sound
let's
good.
add CJ.
Let's
I
add.
don't know if he's still here.
What is it? What does that say?
he's still here. I don't know.
Wait,
They
how does it work?
Let's
Hey.
add CJ.
Oh, Miles. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
That was CO,
Oh,
not CJ.
they ain't fucking with me.
sorry.
Here,
Damn.
can you pass that to me?
Sorry, Herb.
We gonna get you in here, CJ. We gonna get you.
Bro, that's
Hello,
Chris.
Hello, Chris. Were you here for the current topic that we were discussing?
Oh, you real, bro.
Okay. So, do you agree? Here, let me get it set up.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Kingsley's not in it.
I mean, cause it's like it's
It's
split,
okay,
it's
it's
half,
okay.
yeah.
I don't want to
Do you agree with our idea that who do you think should pay on the first date?
I mean, for me personally,
Here you go.
I think I would pay. You know, like I don't know about other men, but for me personally, I think I would pay. Not just because I'm a man, just because like that's how I was raised, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, my parents are Caribbean. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, I think it also like how you're raised plays a factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
Type shit, but for me, I wouldn't judge another man for not paying on the first date. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's something that. I think it's just a situation by situation type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say you went on a good date, right?
Type shit.
Would you expect? Let's say you went on a good date and you split the bill, right?
Mm.
Would you
Mhm.
expect the woman to want to go on another date?
I think if the date's good,
You
I
said
think if the
yes,
date's good, then
okay.
yeah.
No date.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I think Kamala's a good
My
point, but, like,
goodness.
I feel like it's a situation by
That's
situation
why I
type
thought you
thing.
guys
You know?
started laughing.
I did.
I think that in terms of just in general, like if you just pay for everything, bro, like I feel like that's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have any rebuttals?
But do y'all like think that the girl like wants you to pay?
Yes.
Well,
So I feel
hold
like
on.
if
I
you
don't
think the
know.
girl wants you to pay,
It-
then you should just pay.
Okay, like
But if you think that might be a bad look if you split the check, then why would you do that if you want to go on a second date? I think if you don't want to go on a second date, then split the check. If you want to go on a second date,
But what if the man? What
Just
if?
can't afford the food.
No, not even necessarily
Nah.
can't afford. What if the man's thinking, for a value of my future girlfriend, I would want her to have the value of being able for both of us to be able to pay for things. So he would split the check on the first date.
no,
And then
because
if
I,
she
I feel
didn't-
like the second day is more important than the first day.
yeah, because this is just the first date. We don't know everything
I
yet.
feel like second day is more important than the first one.
Because now we can start talking about all that stuff, but it's the first date. Like, say this might be y'all's first time, like actually meeting up. Like,
First one, I feel like first one splitting that's not ridiculous.
Because you don't even know the person.
But the second one,
but if you think the girl expects you
Yeah.
to pay, then I feel like you should because you don't know how she's gonna think like of you after that.
Okay.
If you want to go on a
I
second
wonder
date.
where that idea even like came from.
Okay, so
Honestly.
now I kind of have a more sizzling topic. So your guys' thoughts were that I think Sydney and Kamali would both say that they think the men should pay on the first date if they have the funds.
Right.
So from that
Okay.
idea, I would say, do you think it's crazy, right? Do you think it's crazy if the man saying, well, I'm paying for a majority of things? Do you think it's crazy for the man to have the belief that in a relationship that the woman should do more of the cleaning and cooking?
I feel like
I feel like that's
Ooh.
you
very
shouldn't.
outdated.
I wouldn't bring up because I'm paying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if we're
Right.
thinking of roles, right?
Right.
And you guys agreed with the
I think that's
traditional,
fair.
with the
Well,
more
is she
traditional, you think that's fair?
Is she at home all day?
Yeah,
Is
there's
she
some
at
things
work?
that
She
we
got,
need to
like, a
keep
job?
around, and then there's some things that are outdated.
I feel like
Stop.
everyone should clean.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
Like, but I feel
Everyone
like
should
it
clean.
would be hypocritical to be like, to ask the man to keep paying and paying just because that's what you're supposed to do and not want to clean.
But I feel like society
Because-
sees like
Exactly.
women's roles
Yeah,
as like a
cooking,
nurturer.
whatever. But like, that's like y'all's. But that's when people were fighting in war and stuff. Like,
No,
like-
but also you could look at that for the same paying thing, and that's traditional. And
but
I
what
don't
if
necessarily.
no, what if
I don't
what if
necessarily
the
have a
woman's making
huge
more money
problem.
than you?
It depends on the
Then-
job. I mean,
then-
we don't.
But I still think even if I'm making more money than you, and I'm still
No,
paying
you're
for a
making less
majority.
money
I
than
mean,
me.
if I'm making less money than you, but I'm still paying for a majority of things, then I feel like still, if we're at home and I just bought something or I just paid something, then I would kind of feel like in that scenario, maybe the woman should cook the dinner.
I don't know if I could
Yeah.
ever. I don't know if I could ever
Yo,
say.
yo,
Go ahead.
I think in terms of that, I think it's just a matter of what her expectations are, right? Like if say you're a girl and you offer to pay all the time, right? And you're in like a relationship for like maybe 2 months, right? You offer to pay. I feel like you can't, but the guy that you're with will always interject saying that I'll pay it because that's just who I am type shit. You can't use that logic to tell her to clean, right? Because it's not like she doesn't want to. She can pay. You just tell her that you.
Yeah, if
No,
you
you're-
offered, and I feel like
Like,
cooking
I
and
think
cleaning,
it's more of a matter
that
of
stuff.
if the girl offers type shit.
I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
cooking nowadays, I feel like it's just who's the better cook. Because I know people that
Well-
their dads cook for them, and their mom barely knows how to cook.
Exactly, bro.
And then or if your mom's the better cook, which usually, like, I feel like that's just the case.
Right,
Sometimes
but
your mom
like-
can just cook.
But let's just say, but y'all like no kids, right? Y'all are just like dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
If you
And-
know how to cook better than
Yeah.
me, why would I cook?
Okay, but like
Because
if
I
I'm
just paid for the.
but if you're at like home all day, right? Like if you at home all day and I'm like bringing in the money and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like
The home
Okay, if
I
I'm
can't-
at home all day, then yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
like
yeah,
learn
the,
to
like-
cook.
the home I should come home to should be clean.
okay, well then so would y'all ever be like a housewife?
Um,
I
Or
would
would y'all
If
like
the man made
if he's
enough
making
money,
a
to
lot of
sustain
money,
Oh,
both of
hell
y'all.
yeah.
yeah.
okay.
I wouldn't mind cooking.
but I feel like I'll be a society girl.
Okay, so
Like,
let's say like you're a housewife, right? Your man making everything, and then y'all it ends up not working out, and then he leaves, or one of y'all leaves. Are you expecting to get some of his?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why, if you didn't
I
weren't a
think
part
if-
of the business?
If
you
we
weren't-
had kids, yeah. If we didn't have kids, so y'all talking
No.
marriage or dating?
Nah,
It only makes
well,
sense for the kids.
Even if we were married,
no kids.
works.
Let's keep it at no kids.
I feel like the man
No
should
kids,
want to
then no.
uphill
No.
the lifestyle I
No
was
bread.
living with him. Like, I can
Why
get
would he want to do
divorced.
that if y'all aren't?
No, like, it's
Oh,
like,
divorce?
yeah, like he should still be paying. I should get money after that divorce.
And you have no kids?
no kids.
If you
That's
what if you
why- I
played
feel like
no
that's
role?
why.
Yeah, I
What if
think
you played
that's-
no role in his business and his?
Yeah.
I could
Now
be
you're
like,
just a
building
random
wealth.
woman to him. Like he's
he
giving
got
you
all
money.
his ideas from me.
No, okay, but that's just like
I could say that.
That's the circumstantial. That's like something that's subjective. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So you
Okay.
got all your ideas like that can mean anything.
Okay. So now I have another question. Let's say now I have another topic starter. Let's say you were in a relationship with a person for a while, right?
Yeah.
You guys are secure in your relationship.
No, why?
I'm sorry. I thought that was
Yeah.
Let's say you're in a short relation, you're in a long relationship, you're secure in your relationship. Would you be against the other person going out, maybe seeking just to spice up the relationship for a little while, seeking another person, not mentally,
yeah.
but just physically,
I
damn.
think
and
that's
coming
a good
back,
thing.
coming back to
Like
the
an open
person?
I feel like
relationship
because it
type shit?
shows.
Yeah,
effort.
would you be against that?
No, I feel like they're trying to keep the relationship alive,
But
so they're
I
trying to
feel
do
like
anything they can do.
open that's like a
I
two-way
would personally
thing.
be
So.
against it.
I feel like once an open relationship begins, the relationship has ended.
Yeah, because I think it is hard to close that
Yeah.
door.
Because let's think about what a relationship really is, right? Like it's two people coming together and forming a bond that's,
It's like
that's
for
just
them and
with
them
each other.
only.
Like that's all these drugs and shit like that just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like you're never gonna have a really successful 3-person relationship in life, right?
Okay.
So I think that just a relationship is it's two people locking in together, creating that bond,
What if
and
the
they don't go out
I feel like the meaning of
They'll go
relationship is
out.
like evolved though.
with other people physically.
what if you're
Can I come back?
what if
Shit. Sorry.
what if your